guys, balik lagi ke channel YouTube Dynamic Auto Sound. Saya Suryadi. Nah, kali ini saya akan membawa tamu ya dari cukup jauh ya, dari Meksiko. Ini salah satu pendiri organisasi USACHI. Oke, nah mungkin kita akan mulai aja langsung. Hello guys, this is our special guest from Mexico, Mr. Javier. And then, hello Javier.
Thank you very much for inviting me to share this moment with you and with your followers, enjoying this very beautiful town.
Thank you. Okay, now we are starting to ask about the people. Some of you maybe don't know what is USACHI is. And then can you explain kindly what organization is that?
Okay, USACHI is an organization founded in the United States since 1984.
Oh, 1984.
At the beginning, they were only working in the United States. And then they start to expand to other countries. And actually we have presence in all America and Asia.
Oh.
And we are trying to expand to Europe and Africa.
Oh, okay, nice.
But
so it's now so far is United States and South America.
yes,
And Asia.
and Asia. Okay, I will try to explain how the organization. In the United States, all what happens inside of the United States is responsibility of the main director, Janissa Lillard.
Oh,
Yeah. So she controls everything inside of the United States. And outside of the United States, our main director is Rupert Aguilar.
oh, okay.
Yeah. He is our international director of USACHI. Yeah. And he controls everything outside the United States. Actually, we have presence in the United States, obviously, in Mexico, Central and South America, in 8 different countries in South America. And in Asia, we have our director is Robert, yeah. And we have presence in Thailand and Indonesia and China.
Oh, okay.
That's how are we actually representing USACHI around the world.
So that's the beginning of the USACHI and then become a whole wide the country.
That's exactly.
Yeah. What the key aspect of the USACHI latest training that we do in yesterday? Can you explain me what's the new for the yesterday training?
In the world, nothing is permanent. Only the change is constant, you know?
Yeah.
And we think this is time for USACHI to change the way that we were making the judgment before. Now, the new challenge for the competitors is to put their cars to work not only at the typical 85 dBs when it's being judged,
Yeah.
but we want to listen the car when they play loud. How the car can handle the whole spectrum of the frequency we can hear, and how the car can maintain the linearity from the low volume up to the higher volume, and keeping the control of all the components, subwoofer, mid basses, mid ranges, and highs, and be careful about the tonal accuracy, the spectral balance, and how all the system represent the original sound. Yeah, so we are looking for to respect the music by itself, not as much to fill a score sheet to get only points. You know, we try to listen to music with that originally, and how can you feel the music, and you can live the music.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the subwoofer, for example, is not located exactly at the front, but we are looking for the low frequency is present in the car, expressing the content of the music. And in this new way to change the rules, we fix a maximum volume fixed by any competitor. So that's the responsibility of each competitor to fix the maximum volume to score only in one special song, not other songs, and it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And that's the.
It's hard, because you have to play loud as possible, but it's not attacking.
Exactly. So you need to put to sound to get them to sound loud, but you must to be careful about the harness, the voices, not to make it sibilant, the voices, and you maintain the linearity of the systems, because some cars, when you listen at the low volume, there are some flat, but when you turn on the volume, they awake.
Yeah.
But sometimes awake with no control.
Yes.
Okay. Our challenge is to make it move the most linearity possible.
Yeah.
To get the better scores and the better representation of the music.
Yeah. It's the American style like that.
Exactly. We want to listen to music because one of the most important part in the music is the bass, because the bass is the instrument that leader the tempo of the music.
Yeah, it's fundamental.
Exactly. So if you have a good system sounding in low frequency, you can feel the music completely and the low harmonics joining to the music and making the system wider and stronger and deeper, and that always add realism to the music.
Yeah. I listened one of the new song last night in my car. It's quite surprised because there's one track I listened. At the first, how come the bass so weak? But after that, becomes stronger, louder. Oh, okay, that's cool. This song.
Yes, so you need to fix the maximum to control the response without control, with no the possibilities to lose points instead of to win points.
Yeah. For the next question, what do you think USRC will be for the future?
Okay, I'm surprised how the industry is changing all the time. Years ago, we start with the CD, and then with the USB memories, and now almost nothing use that. Almost all the competitors are using streaming,
digital
DAP
or
exactly. So this is
smartphone. Yeah.
This is changing every year, every time.
Yeah.
So what must not change is the way to respect the music. Because it doesn't matter how new is the technology to play. The most important part is not to cut the music, is not to affect the realism. Because in the beginning, when we only have a stereo and equalizer and amplifier, you have low possibilities to be wrong in your tuning. Now, if you go inside the DSP, you have 1,000 possibilities to make something wrong and to modify how the music sounds. So it's a big responsibility to match the new technology of the new cars with the technology of the equipment to maintain the best quality possible in the reproduction of the music. So I think that's what I see in the next years. Everything is changing.
And we have to follow.
We have to follow and don't lose the goal. The goal is reproduce music.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how difficult or how complex or how are we sending the signal from one stage to another. At the end, we are going to score what we listen with our ears.
Yeah. And enjoyable.
And enjoy them. Exactly.
So okay, there's another one. What do you think the car audio in Indonesia compare other countries?
I honestly, I think is the top.
Really?
Really. I've been in other countries, and I think you're the country that more technology and brands and actualizations and certification, and the people is always trying to learn.
Yeah, something always.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen in other countries. In other countries, the mayor say, I've been working this 15 years. I have nothing to learn. I am on the top, and you must do what I say. And sometimes the technology overpass them.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen here. Here, all the time, you can find new products, new tendencies, new brands, new ways to do the jobs. The techniques, how do you handle wood, leather, fiber, paints, it's really amazing. So I think for me, Indonesia is in the top. Is a leader, ahead of the European.
Oh, yeah. Because
that's my LP.
Oh, thank you. Because we in here we always learn each other. So even the different shop we have a shop like competitor, we talk each other. So they asking, we discuss everything.
That's very important because in other countries, the owners of shops and competitors have a lot of envy one to each other. So they don't share what they know, and if they are getting good result with something, they don't share. They keep by themselves. Yeah, because they think this is my competitive advance, and I don't want to other do the same that I'm doing because I can lose customers, and that doesn't happen here. I see how the shops and the competitors help one to each other, and they always want to support. If one of them is going to start a shop or a project, the rest are going to support him.
And if they have something, so we can discuss.
Exactly.
Oh, my experience like this, and we share it together.
Exactly, and this is very important because you learn how to enjoy it and how to share the information, how to share the knowledge.
Yeah, that's why we are going out
exactly.
together.
Yeah, you are not like the crabs in a bottle that one is trying to climb and the others pull back.
Yeah. So, are you gonna planning come back here again for in the future?
Yes, if you invite me, yes, of course. Because
hopefully,
I come here because USASI invite me to judge the finals or to train in the new judges. But I'm very proud to receive the invitations. And obviously, if you invite me, I can come back.
Yeah. So, what do you think That will be there's Yusachi Asia, something like that.
How do you see Asia now?
No competition around the Asia.
Yeah, it's very competitive, but I think even
You mean the competition each country?
yeah, Indonesia leads that competition because I've been in China, yeah, and here and
Thailand.
no, not Thailand, but
Oh.
I can take some information from Robert, and he thinks the same as I. Indonesia is leading the Asia results, but other countries are growing too.
Growing.
So,
Yeah,
but-
trying to catch up.
It's important. It's important to keep always improving. Not to say I'm at the top and relax.
Yeah, yes. Because we up and the others trying to catch up. So we have to again upgrade
As the song says, follow the leader. Follow the leader.
because all the country looking us.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So you are under the target.
Okay. Thank you for having us in here to have a time to interview.
You're welcome, and I'm very proud to be here to share with you, to know your installations, to see how the industry has changed since the last 5 years when it came
Yes.
the last time.
Now it's totally different.
It's totally different. Yeah. And I'm very happy to see how this is growing because here in Indonesia, SQ is the most important
Yes.
modality,
Yeah.
and in other countries, for example in Mexico and Central and South America, 80% to 90% is SQL.
SQL.
Only 10, maybe 15% SQ.
Why? Because they want to show.
Because they have a very big, I don't know how to explain, influence from Brazil. Yeah. And Brazil, everything is open show and everything is rumble.
Rambo.
Yeah. They don't worry about the high quality in the reproduction. They want to play loud.
Just slow.
Yeah. And that affects how the music is moving to the north of the continent. So in
Different from here.
Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, they are following the steps from Brazil and Venezuela. And the equipments are very noisy, extremely loud. When you stand in front of that SQL car, you cannot listen that. You suffer the music. Yeah, you cannot listen that. It's very harmful.
Yeah.
And that's what the people say.
Yeah.
This is my car, the loudest in the competition.
Yeah.
But they sound not with the quality that you do here, because I've been judged SQL cars here, and the resolution and the response is totally different.
Yeah, different.
Because you care about how the music is at a low volume inside the SQ cars and outside with the SQL cars.
Yeah.
You are very respectful to be care about how the music sounds.
Okay, Mr. Javier, thank you for coming, and I think that's all the interview for today. Thank you for having us in here. Okay.
Okay, thank you for inviting me to talk about what Yusachi is. We want to invite the followers to know how do we think to work from now 2.5, and this is gonna be fun. I think we're changing something, the rules, and the way that we are going to score the cars, and could be a good challenge for the competitors in relation with what we've been doing before. This is a new age of the USACI, and we invite you to follow us and to compete with us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oke guys, sampai di sini dulu interview dengan founder USACI, Mr. Javier. Semoga bermanfaat buat kalian semua. Nah, bagi kalian yang mau ikutan kompetisi USACI, jangan ragu, datang ke toko kita, diskusi. Mungkin kita bisa ikutan USACI berkat kalian juga yang mau instalasi di mobil kita. Lagu yang terbaru enak-enak loh, bagus-bagus loh. Oke guys, see you in another video. Bye.